I'm not even trying to argue, but if you start switching sides because of politics, that's on you. You know what you are, bro, on everything, you a mark. And I'm not talking about anybody else, I'm talking about you. I know real ones. You know real ones. Don't play with me. Those were the words echoing online the moment Blueface walked out of prison after nearly 2 years behind bars, and instead of easing back into freedom quietly, he reignited the chaos. Most expected a calm comeback, but Blueface returned with the same fire that made him infamous. Word quickly spread that he'd learned Chrisean had been involved with other men during the sentence, and rather than letting it slide, he allegedly sent people to confront her rumored new partner. His release hasn't brought peace. It sparked a storm, reminding everyone that Blueface drama doesn't pause, even when he does time. The aftermath has been nothing short of explosive. Word on the street is that Chrisean completely lost it. Her reaction to Blueface antics reportedly sent everything spiraling out of control. Now, everyone's whispering that she wasn't exactly loyal while he was behind bars, and Blueface seems determined to settle every score personally. Reports suggest his crew didn't just make their presence known. They made an example out of Chrisean's new man, and the rumors of a serious beatdown are spreading fast. The question now is whether Blueface's fury is fueled by lingering love or pure revenge, and whether Chrisean's other exes should be worried. What makes it all more shocking is that things actually looked peaceful at first. Just hours before all this chaos, Blueface and Chrisean were seen together, acting like a family again with their son, Junior. They even seemed affectionate, a brief glimpse of calm before everything erupted. But the tension that existed before Blueface's prison stint, especially around whether he's really Junior's father, still lingers, and it's clear that old wounds are far from healed. It seemed, at least for a moment, like the drama between Blueface and Chrisean was finally behind them. But with these two, peace never lasts long. Things took a sharp turn when Chrisean confronted Blueface about the way he rapped about other women, accusing him of disrespecting her in his music. Blueface didn't hold back, firing right back that it was only fair. After all, she'd been seeing other men while he was locked up. Their exchange, caught on video, made it obvious that Blueface had been keeping tabs on her even from behind bars. Though he was smiling in the clip, anyone familiar with their history could tell it was the kind of smile that hides anger. This is the same man who once threatened to take their son, Junior, away because he believed she'd been involved with Lil Baby. So when rumors broke that Chrisean's rumored new boyfriend, an aspiring influencer known as 3, had been jumped by Blueface's crew, few were shocked. Chrisean had proudly gone public with her new relationship, flooding her socials with videos of kisses and matching fits, almost as if daring people to talk. And talk they did, especially when fans discovered that her new man was allegedly just 18. Blueface even referenced it in their argument, clearly referring to 3. The internet quickly erupted with accusations, calling Chrisean out and labeling her predatory. But she was quick to defend herself, insisting that he wasn't 18 and had recently turned 20. Still, the damage was done. Once again, their relationship drama had spilled into the public eye, proving that with Blueface and Chrisean, the line between love and chaos barely exists. Chrisean later cleared the air, explaining that her new relationship wasn't some sudden fling. It had actually been going on for a while. She said she and her boyfriend, known as 3, had simply chosen to keep things private until recently. "Y'all keep saying he's 18, he's 20, she insisted during a live chat, adding that people needed to stop hating on young love. She even reminded everyone that when Blueface first got with her, she was barely out of her teens herself. But while Chrisean tried to downplay the criticism, Blueface's mother, Carlisa, jumped in with her own brand of chaos. She mocked the situation online, calling Chrisean's new man a baby and sarcastically thanking God that her son didn't have to deal with her anymore. Her tone made it clear she was enjoying the drama, even joking about how cute their future baby would be. But Carlisa might have spoken too soon because, from all appearances, Blueface isn't exactly over Chrisean. You don't send people to rough up another man if you've moved on, and his jealous streak has always been hard to miss. Fans haven't forgotten the time he lost it over Chrisean's brief interaction with Lil Baby, going so far as to leak their private messages out of spite. So, While Chrisean insists she's focusing on her new relationship, it's obvious Blueface's emotions are far from settled, and the cycle of jealousy, pettiness, and public drama is nowhere near over. One of the texts that reignited the tension came straight from Lil Baby himself. He messaged Chrisean saying, "It's Baby. Why people saying I'm in your DMs? Why you ain't tell them I'm like your big brother? I don't even move like that." But Blueface wasn't buying it. He snapped back online, mocking the big brother comment and accusing Lil Baby of crossing boundaries. "You in her DMs, I'm in her phone," he wrote, adding that he wasn't about to watch other men pretend to be professional just to get close to Chrisean. "Anything that helps Rock win, I'm cool with, but don't fake like you want to collaborate when your real motive's a picture or some play. Call me for business or keep it moving. I've invested too much in her to let dudes act fake," he continued. Blueface even took things further, dropping bars in a diss track aimed directly at Lil Baby, mocking him, questioning his street cred, and even taking a jab by implying that Baby was Junior's real father. It was messy, public, and deeply personal. Eventually, Lil Baby had enough. Breaking his silence, he denied ever trying to pursue Chrisean, saying, "I don't do the trolling. I laugh at some stuff, but stop playing with me. I never tried to talk to her. I just told her some real stuff at a party. She knows that." He also called out Blueface for dragging a child into the drama, saying that line was way out of bounds. But even after Lil Baby tried to set the record straight, the feud didn't die down. Rumors quickly swirled that Blueface had sent people after him too, proving once again that when jealousy and ego collide, things in this saga never end quietly. Everyone knows Lil Baby has serious pull in the streets, so when Blueface allegedly tried to stir things up with him, nothing really came of it. But Chrisean's new boyfriend, 3, doesn't have that kind of protection, and according to Street Talk, he ended up taking a serious beating. Rumor has it Chrisean was livid over the situation, especially after 3 decided to cut ties with her altogether. Sources claim he didn't want any smoke with Blueface and quietly backed out, which only made Chrisean even angrier. In her frustration, she reportedly confronted Blueface directly, firing off heated words and even threatening to send her own people after him. Her tone made it clear she wasn't bluffing, calling him out and questioning his street credibility. But if there's one thing fans have learned about Chrisean, it's that her anger toward Blueface never lasts long. The two have a habit of turning hostility into affection overnight, so no one would be shocked if they were spotted acting like lovebirds again before the week's over. What makes it even more confusing is that while Blueface was still behind bars, he publicly claimed to have moved on. He even introduced a woman named Amani, who shared a story about how she and Blueface supposedly met back in 2016 while working together. She painted their connection like a romantic movie: eye contact, long conversations, home-cooked dinners, and even dessert. Whether that relationship was real or just another Blueface publicity stunt is anyone's guess, but one thing's clear. The drama surrounding him and Chrisean never seems to cool off. It just shifts targets. According to Amani, her time with Blueface wasn't just casual. They shared fancy dinners, bubble baths, and what she called a 5-star setup. But while she was painting their connection as something special, Blueface was also publicly linked to NCAA player Titan Newton, with whom he shared plenty of PDA-filled moments online. Ironically, all of this was happening while he was still behind bars. Despite openly flaunting other women, Blueface reportedly lost it when he discovered Chrisean had moved on too. In a petty move, he called his father from prison and told him to pack up Chrisean's things and kick her out of the house. His father later confirmed the call, saying, "Blue said it's time to go. He's serious this time," while his mother, Carlisa, jumped in to defend her son's actions. She insisted that Blueface was simply respecting his new relationship and that his parents handled Chrisean's belongings with care. She also claimed he wasn't being jealous, just mature. But the timeline tells a different story. Not long before, Blueface and Chrisean had reportedly tied the knot while he was still incarcerated, only for him to announce another woman as his girlfriend shortly after. Then, when Chrisean did the same, he couldn't handle it. It's clear he can dish out disrespect but crumbles when the tables turn. And here's where the hypocrisy deepens. If Blueface truly moved on, Why is he allegedly having her new man jumped? Especially when he's got his other baby mama, Jaden, still in the picture, likely waiting in the wings for his next reunion phase. Meanwhile, Chrisean hasn't exactly been sitting around either. During Blueface's nearly 2-year sentence, she's been linked to several men, including K-Swab, Hood Trophy Bino, and even rumors involving Ray J. If Blueface really plans to confront every guy she's dated, his goons are about to have a packed schedule. If Blueface gets caught pulling any of these stunts, he could be trading the freedom he just regained for far more than the 21 months he served. The bigger picture? He walked out of prison thinking he could quietly reclaim his spot, only to immediately ignite chaos like it's a full-time gig. Rumors suggest he's sending goons, instigating fights, and hasn't let go of Chrisean, even as she's moving on with her life. And Chrisean? She's holding her ground, keeping her new partner close, and making it clear she won't be intimidated by his antics. But let's be honest, this drama isn't wrapping up anytime soon. Between exes, jealous flames, family interference, and social media receipts flying in every direction, we're looking at days, maybe even weeks, of pure spectacle. Prison didn't mellow him, and Chrisean certainly isn't taking the heat silently. One thing's certain, someone's about to get burned, someone's about to snap, and the rest of us are going to be front-row spectators, watching the madness unfold. Buckle up, the roller coaster has just left the station, and this ride promises to be as wild and unpredictable as ever.